Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome. What's a little loud? Welcome to our second video. Today we are talking about why to teach, why to start teaching to your early language learner. So today I wanted to take this time to type for you so you can take notes. So if you have a little notebook and a pen or a pencil, I invite you to go and get them really quick and paper around so you can start writing what kind of material you should start working with your child uh, at this early age. So I'm just gonna share the screen and I'm gonna bring a whiteboard. Do you see here? I was writing it before for you. So the first thing I would like you to do is to copy this part. The core program for Spanish preschool. This is something that I work with my own children. And I'm just gonna give you a heart for each one. So greetings, hello, bye, how are you? I'm fine, how about you? You teach them colors, amarillo, azul, rojo, verde, morado. You work with numbers. I usually start from 1 to 10 first, and then go from 1 to 20, and after that I start counting, higher numbers. Letters, go straight to all the ABCs. You can also teach them the difference between farm animals, zoo animals, and pets. That is more topics there. The weather is one of my favorites. We use it a lot every single day. You can work with your child regarding the weather because every day changes. Opposites, and I was typing here, the difference between up and down, open, close, cold and hot, tall and short, big and small. Here we have the next topic, which is shapes. You know the shapes, right? Square, rectangle, circles, all of those in Spanish. There's another theme here that I had to type it in below, family. When you start talking about family, it's also one of the basic preschool topics you teach. Now, inside of the classroom, you should also have time designated to start working on commands. And these are the basic commands that we use when we are working with little ones. Things like open. What can you open? You can open the marker. You can open the glue stick. So you say, abre la goma, abre el marcador. Close it, close the lid, cierra la tapa. Cut, dibuja, draw, glue, pega. Paste is also pegar. Show, enseña, enséñame. So you can start using those also when you are teaching your child. Now this is kind of the basic core information or topics that you teach to preschooler. But now you have to also think about what you can teach other than that, because all of these, it's kind of the basic where everything else is gonna come out. And then you can start using, for example, each month. Oh, that's another one I didn't type here. You have days of the week. You have months of the year. You can also start teaching seasons. right? I forgot about to type those. Days of the week, months of the year, seasons. Now you have to select from all of these. Of course, you have to select which one your children are ready for, right? If you have a 2-year-old, right? If you have a 2-year-old, you are not going to, they will not kind of understand much about months of the year or days of the week. Maybe when they are about 3 or 4 years old, you can start introducing a calendar and let them know, today is Monday, hoy es lunes, 10 de septiembre. And then you just point los días y los meses. And we do this exercise daily when they are that age, and we do it through a song. So you can just start singing a song about the months of the day, the months of the year, or days of the week. So memorization from these days, that's how it happens with music. Now, I was telling you that this is just the core program, and then you have to start introducing things that are surrounding your child, whatever they are living around. So, for example, if you are in October, if you're in the month of October, what do you have in October? Anything that you can think of that is happening in October. Changing seasons, right? You can talk about pumpkins, you can talk about leaves, you can talk about the weather, how it's changing, the colors, how they are changing. So all this core material that we just typed around here, you're going to start introducing when you are working each month. Okay, so you have for October, so I'll just give you some ideas. But I will start teaching. So you have leaves mixed with colors because they are changing. You talk about seasons that are changing. You talk about what is happening in October. Well, Halloween, if you do celebrate Halloween, outfits, right? What type of outfits or costumes, right? Costumes that they are wearing, etc. If you are in November, what happens in November? Usually Thanksgiving happens, right? Thanksgiving. So in Thanksgiving, you can talk about whatever is happening around Thanksgiving. You're going to talk about food. You're going to talk about things that you are baking, the pies that you are making with them, cookies, what else? Turkeys, right? Turkey, etc. So those are things you can start working on. And then when you are talking about that, then is when you attach all this core program. If you're, for example, teaching your child about Thanksgiving in Spanish, then what you do is with Thanksgiving, you start talking about animals, farm animals. And from the farm animal, you're going to take the turkey out, and then you put it in Thanksgiving. You're going to talk about the colors for the dinner. What colors do you see at the dinner table? What kind of food you are eating? And what colors are we looking around here? What shapes do they have? Okay, so you start introducing and mixing everything. How many pieces of pumpkin pie do you see here? How many, what is the day of the week that we are going to celebrate? So when you're talking about Thanksgiving, you start mixing the days of the week or the months that we are in. I'm just trying to give you an idea of how you can start teaching your child according to the basic program plus what is happening around them, okay? So you have exactly the same thing in December. Some people celebrate Hanukkah, some people celebrate Christmas. You're gonna start talking about gifts. You're gonna start talking about, if you are religious, you're gonna start talking about baby Jesus. If you are not, then you talk about Santa. So things to create the class, there is a lot that is surrounding your child. January, February, March. So you do the same for each month, from January to, what is the last month? September. Okay, so you just have to recognize what is happening around them. And that is how you create something to teach in that special place that I just showed you in the other video, in that Spanish corner, where you are just gonna start creating all of this environment for your child. Okay, so these are the basic things I wanted to show you on what to start teaching to your child. Other things that you can do is also use music. If you have music that your child likes, and probably if they don't understand everything the music or the song is saying, you can start breaking it down. Break it down in pieces and make a game or make some visuals for your child to recognize what that part of the song is talking about. So you can use music, you can use books. So you should have a little library like that. That's just a little couple of books. I have boxes of books here. You can even go to the library and just get free books. You can go in there and order from other libraries. And then you have a collection. Each book is a marvelous thing for you to start teaching the language, because you can also make a class out of that book. You can create not just a class to teach vocabulary, but you can also teach through a craft. For example, there is a book for the season, for the fall season, which is the leaf man. So right there you can go and get some leaves and talk about las hojas, coges palitos, get some sticks, and you can make a craft. So you read the book, you make a craft about that, and then they are listening the Spanish version, then they are putting together something about that book. So then you say las hojas, which are the leaves, los palos, los palitos with the little branches that you can get for the sticks, los ojos, los brazos, and then you can start talking about body parts, los brazos, los ojos, la cabeza, el cuerpo. So each little thing is going to just extend the vocabulary, just make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So you have music and books, which are a very, very good way to engage your child into this process. Very easy. Okay, so those are the things that I would suggest that you start, with your child at home. I think that is plenty to start. A good thing is that you have to write it down and kind of map it. Just map a month, map it for the month, and then you put together a little program for that month and for the classes or the topics you're going to be talking about. That is one of the things that will have your journey in kind of accountable, because you know what you're going to be doing next week or the following week or the following week. You have something already to look forward or to tell your child, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Let's get the materials for this. Let's get the materials for that. So That's it, my friends. I hope you were able to copy. If you didn't, I will suggest right now just screenshot, a little screenshot, so you have this ready for you. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Screenshot. Beautiful. Okay. So I hope you find this helpful. This is one of the things that sometimes we forget to do. So we are puzzled of what do I do with my child? How do I make this happen? So you have a list of things that you can start teaching to your child. But the idea is that you write it down and then you make a plan. Make a plan and take action. Okay? I hope this is helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.